Welcome to the first ever Rare Breed podcast. I'm Dante Palomares. I'm sitting here with Logan.a.radtke and Sanderwillard. We're honestly just three guys out here in Denver, just kind of fucking around. We wanted to tell our story and tell, I don't know, whatever goes on in our lives here on a daily basis. So, welcome.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this, boys? What is the point of all this?
I think it's just our side of the story. We just, I don't know.
Our side of the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the main thing is that we don't really care who watches and who listens. Like, thank you if you're watching or listening, but
It's more so for us. Just so we have something to look back on later on, just of all the stupid shit we did in our 20s. I think that's what's most important.
We've been talking about it forever. I mean, Sander watches hours on end of podcasts.
Yeah, just stories.
I think it's interesting that we have the power to sit down and do it and kind of look back. It's like our own little time capsule, and we can go back and look at what were we talking about, how are we dressing, what were we doing back in 2023.
And it's been a long time coming too. Like, I'm newer to the friend group, but every single time that we've been out, someone always says, man, I wish we had a camera rolling the entire night.
Yeah.
Because that moment, I wish I could have lived that over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a podcast is just one of the easier ways for us to recap everything. Obviously, we're not going to be in the moment, but to recap and then kind of talk about future, I think that's so like fulfilling, if that makes sense to you guys.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I mean, that's pretty much it. How was the weekend for you boys?
It was a freaking banger. Dude, we got Sander out and about. Sander's kind of been on his grind, but Sander came out. We went to some fucking...
I just remember throwing cans at the wall at 3 a.m.
Yeah, that
some
was
random
ridiculous.
some random fucking venue.
We go to this event called Offbeat, and usually it's BYOB, and of course, like, we have to ball out, so we showed up with fucking...
I think it was 2 cases and
I think more
fucking
than that.
No, I had a case. Dylan had a you had a case.
We had 2 cases.
I had a case. You had a
the
case.
tweed bag.
And Modelo.
And then a tweed bag. Oh my god, yeah.
And we literally walk up, and security is like, "Yeah, it's not BYOB night tonight. Like, you can't bring that stuff in here." And he was like, "You can go over there in that alley though, and do what you want with it." So yeah, we went.
And there was only one light in the alleyway too. Only one, and just a fucking random table that was broken and on the ground.
It was eerie.
Have you guys ever seen that SpongeBob episode where he has to take out the trash in the back?
And
then where it's really scary and dark.
Yeah.
That's literally what that alleyway was.
Yeah,
we literally just we just crushed all that shit, and then
half of it was thrown at the wall.
This is the last one.
Yeah, but Offbeat was whack this week. It's usually popping. You go in there and it's like the only after hours thing you can do in Denver, because here like everything stops at 2 a.m. So I mean, we didn't even show up I think until 1 or 1:30.
I think it was like 1:30.
It was 1:30. Yeah, because we were messing around here after the Sean O'Malley fight.
Yeah, fuck.
For quite a while.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be lit too, because we were talking about 1766, was that guy?
No, it's 1788
or 1788, and we were excited, and man, that he was fire, but there were some following DJs that were questionable.
Yeah, it was tough for me to stick around to be that drunk and have nothing to listen to.
Yeah,
being honest. I don't want to get the fuck out of there.
It was kind of the drum and bass too. Like, I can take drum and bass for a couple songs, but it just gets so old,
repetitive,
so fast.
I don't know. There's only a certain style of drum and bass that I can take, because that like weird 1788L style just doesn't really work for long periods of time.
All the time, yeah.
If you do like a blank,
I'm not too familiar with it to even have a say. I don't think,
with the drum and bass.
Yeah, with drum and bass.
Okay.
I don't listen to it that much, but
yeah, we saw that Zed's Dead show.
I don't know, that's my shit.
Yeah, he played some drum and bass, but it's different. It's not like fucking normal drum and bass.
Mm.
It's like, I feel like, I can't relate to this, but like people listen to house music and they're like, oh god, I hate this shit. But then there's that like deep and like dirty, like sexy house that people fucking love. It's kind of the same thing with drum and bass. Like, it's gotta be the right drum and bass.
Yeah, for sure.
Very niche too.
Very niche.
Yeah.
So we want to give a little background on each other. We already went on a little rant, so.
Oh, that's fine.
We want to give a little background, quick little who we are, where we're from.
You guys want to start? Or you want me to start?
You can start, Dante.
All right. Well, for me, for those who don't know me, which is most of you, I'm Dante. I'm from Denver. I grew up here. Played hockey with and against these guys growing up. Didn't really know them too well until post-COVID, and then kind of just slowly started becoming more a part of the friend group. And it kind of just grew into more of a brotherhood over a friendship. And now we kind of do everything together every single weekend, every single weekday. Like, we kind of look for something to do, whether it's go out, just
do stupid
find
shit.
something stupid to do, whether it's like a car meet, a
Go on
show, the boat, like
golf.
anything like that.
Basic shit.
And I mean, it's been a lot more fun. Everything in life has gotten definitely a lot better with these guys. So I'm going to throw it over to Logan here and have him tell a little bit about himself.
So I think it's interesting, like when you were talking, like we all met through hockey, which is pretty special. I feel like there's mixed emotions with hockey just because we all had different paths. But I think this is special because we've all lived like different and like enriched lives, and so we all have a lot to talk about, and that's why like I feel like this is gonna work because we'll all just go like on random tangents and we can always build off each other. But I grew up in the Roaring Fork Valley, like Glenwood, Aspen area. I was born in Glenwood and then spent a lot of time in Aspen just playing hockey up there. When I was 14, moved down to Denver to play for the Rough Riders over in Boulder, and then from there, literally, that's kind of how I met Sander.
That's exactly right.
This kid literally looks the exact same as he did when he was 14.
He's been a 30-year-old man since
The
he was
beard-
14.
The beard,
Man child, man.
the beard wasn't that thick, but
It wasn't there.
man, this kid was a fucking tank
That was a unit.
when we were 13, 14 years old. And I didn't know Sander like personally, but we played against each other for a whole year before we met each other. And like you play Colorado like club hockey, there's like 4 big teams. Well, there used to be 4 big teams. I don't even know if Tigers is still a thing, but there's Rampage, Rough Riders, T-Birds, and it's just a fucking battle, and everyone knows everybody. So, but yeah, that's how I met Sandy. I went on to live in a bunch of different places. I played hockey in 6+ different states, and then I moved back to Denver probably about a year and a half ago. Me and Sander are roommates, actually. We got our own place here. I work at a microbial decontamination company, so I clean cannabis for mold, pesticides, and bacteria. And
Takes a long time.
yeah, my life is way different than it used to be. Definitely taking a transition, but I feel like it's a more mature and healthy transition.
Basically what he's saying is he has more money to rave these days, so
4 festivals in 1 year.
4 festivals in 1 year.
All right, Sander, tell the people.
Ooh, so from SoCal originally. That's where I started playing hockey at. Playing roller originally, then played ice out here in Colorado, and that's when again we met originally.
You started with roller?
Yeah.
He's a SoCal boy.
That's all I played, brother.
You play on the beach?
Yeah, Huntington Beach, in the pro league out there. That's where all the pros go in the off season. It's fun. Beaches, and the water's like 20 feet from the rink.
You said beaches or
on
beaches?
the beaches, with the beaches.
Oh.
But and then I've been back in Denver for what 2.5 years now, because I came back before.
Yeah, you came back a year before I did.
Yeah, and then just been grinding, man. I'm working at BMW now, as a service advisor there, and just long days. Fucking these guys give me the outlet that I need in the weekends. Don't always get to go because of how much I have to work, but still get to bust their balls all the time. So yeah, like so let's go back into the weekend here, and Let's start with how much money you made on the fucking.
Oh
Dante.
no. Let's go back to Thursday because I know we all did something Thursday. Well, I don't know.
I didn't do shit, dude. I was at the gym.
You went crazy Thursday. I went to kind of like a Mexican banda concert, the Karin Leon concert.
I forgot about that.
Pepsi Center, right?
Yeah, Ball
Arena.
Arena. No, I took
stupid.
my little girly over there and went with the fan bam, and my cousin's best friends hooked us up with like some unreal club seats. We had like a direct,
like in the Lexus, or you're like in the bowl,
like front row club level seating.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we were just sitting right there, like had the perfect view, and didn't have to worry about like anybody like fucking with us in the area.
Is that like where you get like all the catering and everything too?
Mm-hmm.
Did it get rowdy?
Yeah, I got pretty rowdy. I mean, everyone in our section was dancing too. It was so fun.
Your parents were dancing or getting down?
My parents were like dancing. My aunts and uncles were dancing.
I saw your dad in the...
Did you see him in the cowboy hat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he threw it down.
Did he have fucking shit kickers on too?
Yeah. He has these pointy toe like crocodile boots. He bought them back in the 80s, and he still has them. They're like red stained.
The 80s?
Yeah. Dude, they're old boots, but he used to throw down. He'd put them back on. And I put them on,
shoes, baby.
But those are old school.
Thursday, I just fucking I went and picked up my girlfriend, and what did we start off with?
Didn't you go to
we went. No, we started with bowling. This girl is gassed at bowling. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it's not like crazy shots, but it's literally just accurate, just like fucking right down the pipe, like strike every single time. Like, I'm not good at bowling. I've never bowled, but like
I'd stop bowling.
This girl like knows how to bowl. But yeah, we started with that. We have this place called Punch Bowl Social. I think it's on Broadway, but that place is fucking fun. If you want date night, take a girl.
Punch Bowl Social? Yeah,
that place is cool. They have like bowling and ping pong and good cocktails and drinks and food. And then there's
I think I've been there once.
Yeah, there's pool, darts too. There's a lot of stuff there. But yeah, we started there, and then we went to this like speakeasy place. I don't even know what it was called, but it's over on Blake and like 18th. And we played pool for like probably 4 or 5 hours and drank espresso martinis. I've never had an espresso or espresso. Espresso.
I think.
I've never had one, and then she got one, and I was like, well, I need to try one, and those are gas pack.
Is there like a secret entrance to the speakeasy?
No, but it's not like full speakeasy, but like I don't think you would know it was there unless you knew it was there.
So now that you tried that, you gotta try coffee and Jaeger. It was a Jaeger bomb mixture.
Coffee and Jaeger?
Yeah.
Is it like as good as coffee and whiskey?
Don't know. I never tried it.
So, why are you telling us?
Alan told me about it. He said it was good. So
who said it was good?
Alan.
Well, Alan's a psychopath. That dude eats like 3 things and only drinks Jaeger.
So you just assume it's good?
I'm gonna take his word for it on it.
Respect.
I don't have any Jaeger. I don't drink coffee anymore, so.
Yeah, that pretty much wrapped up my night. We went and played pool, and then went back to her place and passed out, and I had work in the morning.
Yeah, fuck.
What did you do Thursday? You just game or what?
No, I was just at the gym all day.
Oh yeah, you were at the gym.
And then I went to the gym, and then I think I played. I don't know. I might have played Rocket League. It's all blurred by now.
What rank are you?
I'm Diamond right now.
Diamond what?
Diamond 1.
I'm Diamond 1.
Borderline.
I'm Diamond 1.
I'm barely in there.
I'm Diamond 1.
Well, Friday. I don't remember what I did Friday.
I went up to Cody's.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we just had like a chill kickback. We didn't really do much.
I think I was feeling like crap on Friday. Was it that was the headache day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you go golfing that day?
Yeah. Yes, because remember,
yeah.
I took the nap and I showed up like Kennedy's like right down the road from our place, and I fell asleep my tee time was at 6:00, and I fell asleep at 4:30 and woke up at 5:45 and jumped in my car,
sprinted over to the golf course,
and literally went straight there, no warm up, and I shanked like probably 3 balls on the first tee box. Like I topped 2 of them, and then my third one, I literally like the biggest freaking slice you've ever seen over onto the other hole. And I didn't even play. The guy who I was playing with, he hit a good tee shot, so I went and dropped from his ball. But yeah, it was embarrassing. I pulled it together the rest of the round, but yeah, don't go play golf off a nap. It's not good.
Or just don't play at all. That shit's boring.
You just gotta get out there.
Fuck that shit.
Beer a hole and make it more fun for you.
It's expensive hobby for nothing, bro. Fuck all that.
What? Expensive ass hobby.
Yeah, bro.
Oh no, it's worth it. Like if you can play
it's
good
definitely
at golf,
worth it.
it's like addicting as shit to hit like a really good shot. Like,
Yeah.
Or just play video games or like something.
Well, like you remember in hockey, like you hit like the most fire slap shot, and you're like, that felt like butter. Now imagine playing golf, and you can do it like freaking 70 times in one round, and be with the boys and be outside. You're not sitting down like fucking
in the darkness.
Yeah, you're.
I mean,
outside.
There's time for that, but like the golfing aspect of just being out and about with like your buddies is just so.
I just
fun.
never really got into it.
I think I tried it.
It's just
Did you go in Wisco or no?
No,
You never went.
You didn't even do the golf outing tournament?
No, we didn't do it our year.
Is it because of COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then second year, they had the golf outing, but the River Kings weren't. What did we have to do? We had to we couldn't play.
You had to do the catering or some shit.
I think we did I don't know what we did, but we couldn't play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember, but we literally couldn't play.
It was just never something I got into, and now I don't know. It's just a lot to pick up.
Oh, for those of you who don't know, we all played for the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings over in Wisco. I played in 2019. No. Yeah, 2019.
2019.
And then I got traded.
No, 2020.
No, 2019. 2019.
2020.
You were there before COVID?
Winter, and then I got traded to Philadelphia, and then COVID hit while we were in playoffs, so they canceled everything. And
So
then we went home.
That's when we were supposed to play each other in Arizona, and the game got canceled.
Yeah, it was literally we were playing each other game 1 in Arizona.
Dude, that would have been a run back. We were in Arizona for a tournament, and me and Sander got in a fat fight in the middle of the rink.
Yeah.
What's yours?
He was on Rampage, I was on the Stars.
Yeah, and then we were running it back the next year because we beat them to go to.
We sucked. We sucked, man.
We beat them to go to the national final, and then we were gonna run it back again for regionals in Arizona again.
No, but we were in Scottsdale for something like around Christmas, remember? Because that's what happened. It was that year because that Cooper kid was on the team. Remember that 03 kid? Because he couldn't have been on the team the year before.
Yeah, that's true.
So we were playing, and I was playing forward at the time.
Yeah, it was some.
Because I wasn't playing D, I was playing forward. I was a center, and Sander was a center, I think.
Yeah.
And we both I think I remember our D, or one of your wingers and one of my D were in the corner battling. So you're a center, you go support and you go help. And I'm literally skating up to the pile in the corner, and this kid comes up behind me and bundies me. I came back on the ice.
This is after we played together for 2 years. This is This is year 7 of knowing each other, or no, 6.
No, bro, I've known you since I was 13.
Yeah, and that was when we were 18, turning 19.
Oh, okay, yeah. But Sander fucking bundied me into the boards, and I literally I remember I was skating up to the pile, and I just remember looking down because I flipped into the boards. And I think Sander knew he fucked up. And so
I helped get the puck out, and then I was like, all right, I'm out.
He changes, goes back to the bench. He's skating back to the bench, away from the play. I literally get up and I track him down across the whole sheet of ice, and I cross-check your right back. Neither of us got a penalty.
Yeah, it's just good hard hockey there.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And you said something, I don't remember what you said, but then you just jumped back on the bench, and then I changed, and
I probably said some shit like what I do or something. What I do, because I always used to say that shit. I used to just do the dumbest shit and then just be like, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do that.
Because that was after.
Who was it?
I came back out on the ice because I blocked a shot on my ribcage, and I was spitting up blood on the bench. Noah saw it. It was crazy, but I was literally spitting up blood on the bench because I was playing center, and I slid in front of this guy and bang right on my chest. God. Yeah, I was spitting up blood on the bench.
I've had a few of those shots to the chest and the ribs, but I've never had the coughing up blood.
I've only had it once.
You have?
And it wasn't from a shot. It was from getting hit.
Like a shoulder or a stick or
like, well,
you just got bodied?
I was playing D and I stepped up, and then I cut across the blue line, but I was on the rush, and I cut across, and then the winger just fucking cross-checked me straight in the face.
Oh boy!
And so then I blacked out for like, I remember getting back, like barely getting back to the bench, and then I don't remember anything but like coming to and just spitting up blood and just coughing up blood. And I was like lit.
Yeah, the only time I ever
got
knocked out playing hockey was when we were 15 playing in Nashville. And I was such a fuck, like literally in practice, like I did not like understand this. Like I thought it was cool to like kill your teammates. I was like I'm gonna prove to my coach that I'm a big body and I can hit people. And bro, I flipped this kid one time, Logan Ryerson. I literally flipped him in the middle of practice. And then I don't know what we were doing some drill, and I was a D man. We were running some play where the puck came back to me, and then I shot it, and Sander was on the other side, and Sander took my head off, and I remember his shoulder like coming into my like neck, and I literally woke up, and I had a bubble, and I remember like my bubble like scraping the ice, and I literally woke up and I stood up, and I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Fuck? Yeah.
Bro, that was a crazy year living with Frank in Nashville. First time away from home. Lived with this crazy fucker. This guy, like, he was a pimp.
But he was like 5'5", or like 5'6".
Maybe shorter.
Yeah.
Bro, he was tiny.
We lived on this
tiny
river and in this fucking mansion, and he would tell me stories about how like back in the day they would fly in like helicopters and land the helicopters like in his front yard, and they would have like crazy parties and blow up the pool.
Yeah, and then do you remember the time that you fucking drove your car into the lake or the river there?
Yeah, that was a really funny story. I've
never heard this story.
Okay, so I'm 16. I just got my driver's license because I went to my first ever ID is Tennessee. So
yeah, because we both the timing of everything to get there for the season, we had to literally either get the license in Tennessee or like right before. So like mine's from Minnesota because I was training with my brother in Minnesota. So
in Fargo?
No, that's in North Dakota.
Oh shit.
But close. But yeah, no. So mine was from Minnesota forever, and yours is Tennessee forever too.
Yeah, I got there, my birthday is September 14th, and I got there like August 28th or something. So like I had to get my license like when I got there. But anyways, I got my license, I got my car. On this guy's property, there's like this I don't think it was a fat river, but a river running behind his house. And dude, this guy had he called it the grotto, and it was like a outdoor pool that he had built into the side of this cliff. So you had to climb up this thing. And then
it was one thing I never got to go in.
And
I always saw it, but I never got
about probably 200 feet up above the grotto, he'd press this button and this waterfall would shoot down and fill up the grotto.
That's sick.
It was so fucking sick. Dude. But it was like some shallow like gravel and shit, like probably like 2 feet deep. And I had a 4Runner,
but it was all gravel. Okay. Make that clear. It was all gravel.
I just assumed that it meant like 4-wheel drive. But my 4Runner was only 2-wheel drive. And dude, I come flying down this hill. I think I'm the biggest man in the world. I come flying down the hill, and I jump into the river, and I go for maybe probably 20 feet, and then my whole car sinks.
just completely stuck. And I just remember him opening the door and being like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Put it in 4-wheel drive," and he's like, "There is none."
Yeah, I was sitting there like trying to press shut. I put it in too low and too high. I didn't know what the fuck any of that shit meant.
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's none." And Frank, we actually left it there the whole night. So the car.
No, we didn't. Or no, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
I did.
And then we had to come back. Yeah.
Frank got the tractor and ripped it out with the tractor.
Yeah.
He has okay.
Yeah, he's just got everything.
He's got everything.
Dude, this guy had this like crazy like John Deere like green tractor and drove that bitch in the water and ripped it out.
Yeah, that was a crazy property.
Yeah. Let's talk about fucking Sean O'Malley.
Saturday.
Let's talk
That's a
about
perfect
Saturday.
transition.
Yeah, buddy. How much fucking money did you get?
Yeah.
There?
Oh, I hit
Or what was your parlay, I guess?
Well,
what was your parlay? Who'd you bet on there? Because you guys had a difference.
Bautista?
And
I bet on Cheeto, Bautista, Who was the third fight before
Wait.
Wei?
Who was there one before Wei Li?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a black steer.
No,
No.
Gary.
Yeah, Ian Gary.
Oh,
Kicking
Ian
the
Gary
living
versus-
shit out of that dude's leg.
Bro, that's crazy to think about how that guy in the press conference, they were like talking shit, Ian Gary and Neil Magny.
yes.
Neil Magny, yeah.
And Neil Magny was like, I'm about to give this guy a beating because I just became a father and I know what it's like to give out beatings. Like, it's crazy the media like didn't even really touch on it. This guy literally talked about beating his children in front of the entire world, and really no one talked
No one
about
gave
it
a fuck.
except
No one
for
did.
Ian Gary.
Oh, he ate that shit up.
Oh yeah, big eats.
I just love that when he won, he literally went up to him and was just like straight up flipping him off.
Just
Just so much shit. No,
like 2 inches from the face.
no,
So
no respect.
funny. Just nothing,
No, then after that it was Wei Li
dude.
absolutely fucking destroying Lemos.
I don't even know how she stayed alive.
She
That
took
girl
a
almost died.
beating.
Like
A
seriously.
beating.
I just think she's so well rounded. Like Wei Li literally has everything.
Like no matter what she got her into, she was able to get out of.
And I was
you know?
surprised too, like a Brazilian fighter, like you feel like a lot of the Brazilian fighters like already have the jiu-jitsu background,
Mm-hmm.
and Wei Li just literally dominated her on the ground.
But how tall is that girl? Like fucking 4'2".
Oh, they gotta be like 5 foot. Or,
five something.
Like,
short.
I feel like there was at least a couple inches I felt that in difference, and she was just crawling.
yeah,
all
look it
over
up.
her.
See,
Oh,
see
She was
how
just
tall they
crawling
are.
all over her. It was.
They gotta
crazy.
be like 115. I think it's their weight class. I think it's either flyweight or straw weight, something like that.
It's straw
it's
weight.
the strawweight division.
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's crazy.
I thought it was
then-
funny how Sam was literally saying that Lemos was gonna knock her out, and I was like, dude, Wei Li's a better striker than her.
She's 5'4".
5'4".
Oh, I thought she was
5'4",
shorter
yeah.
than that.
Damn. That looked tiny. That looked like.
No, she looked up like she was like 5 feet
Dude,
tall. Like
she
no
looks
joke.
small. How tall is?
Well, she's also thick as fuck.
How tall is the Brazilian girl?
Lemos.
Yeah,
I think that's her last name, right?
I think so.
Lemos.
Yeah, she's
Oh, her
because
name's
she
Amanda
looked a little bit
Lemos.
taller.
No, Wei Li was a dog. Like I literally was really impressed. She went crazy, and even too like on the ground she dominated grappling and wrestling, and then they stand up and she
Huh?
knocked.
Same height? No.
Same height?
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
both
They-
5'4".
And
Yeah,
Wei
it's
Li literally just
of a blur.
rocked this girl.
Yeah.
Rocked her. Did it go to a decision or did it end?
No, it went to the decision. She didn't finish her.
Oh,
She took that fucking beating
She did.
for all 5 rounds, and she even got Wei Li into 2 Darce choke and a guillotine, and still got out of it.
And still, that's what I was saying.
And two, it was the biggest strike differential in UFC history. I think Wei Li had 200.
At one point, it was like 123 to 7.
Yeah,
or
well,
some shit.
it finished, I think,
2
228 to 21, I think.
Dude,
Wei Li had 228.
it was
Lemos
almost
had
like
21.
it was almost like the last was it Sugar that just beat the brakes on the green hair guy?
I think that's.
Yeah.
I think he has the record for the biggest
Because
differential.
he just that
Because
was it
he
was the
didn't
same
touch
thing.
Sean like
He
at
didn't-
all.
he-
That was
maybe had-
female differentials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar has the.
That was
overall.
crazy.
And Sugar Sean O'Malley, I think we talked about it yesterday on the boat, but the world is at peace because Sugar Sean O'Malley is
It seems like
the world champion, bantamweight world champion.
it just
I knew Sean was gonna win, like it was straight destiny, but I cannot believe it was that picture perfect.
and the other dude was trolling him too. He dyed his hair and shit. I didn't know he went on. I didn't watch the press conference or nothing. I just showed up.
I don't know if you dye your hair to fucking troll somebody.
you
I think
troll
that's
him,
so
And then you
corny.
pull up and get fucking waxed. Like,
And he's
dude.
talking shit about Volkanovski
Yeah,
even
bro.
before he finishes this fight. And then in the post press conference has like, and
Yeah.
then take a step back and figure out what I'm actually gonna do.
yeah, like a lot of respect. Like, fuck you.
Never mind. I don't want to fight Volkanovski anymore. This guy Sugar Sean knocked the shit out of me.
Yeah. Like,
Separated my chin from my face.
It's crazy
God.
too that Sugar Sean came out and said that he's like, I'm not trying to fight Volkanovski.
Oh no, hell no.
Where I've never
would
seen
you?
a fighter be like straight up like, I don't want to fight them.
because he knows I feel like he knows he's out of his class.
Do you really think Volk would
I
don't
think
know.
Volk's the best like fighter right now.
pound for pound
Pound for pound.
over John Jones?
Over John Jones.
That's cap.
I'm not even kidding.
That's cap.
I don't know.
Oh, did you see that John Jones fight got announced against Stipe Miocic?
Stipe Miocic or whatever. Yeah,
however you say that name.
Yeah,
I don't know.
In November.
I'm just getting into it, so.
Yeah, I think it's 298 or is it 300 in Vegas? Because Sean's trying to fight Cheeto on the same card.
No.
Oh yeah, he was calling him out on his story today.
John Jones is 295.
He was trolling him. He was like, "Look at how small he is. He's worried. Look at that little guy."
UFC 295.
Like just straight trolling him.
I wonder how big Cejudo is. Can you look up how big Cejudo is?
Yeah. That'll just be the information.
Because
Sean
said Cejudo was 5'3".
Google stuff up.
Yeah, he's not tall.
He's not. There's no way Cejudo's 5'3". He's got to be like 5'5".
I love how dude. He's 5'4".
Who?
He's actually 5'4".
Dude, he's tiny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, you think like you watch them on TV.
Who was the girl that won the fight? Wei Li.
Yeah,
she'd fuck his ass up.
No.
100%.
No.
100%.
No. Cejudo's hell of a fighter. He fucks up in like key situations.
I think he's getting knocked
Wei Li's
out by
a
Sean
fucking
O'Malley
robot, bro. I'm pretty sure it might be a dude too.
Wei Li?
Yeah. 50-50.
No,
It's 50-50 in my mind.
No,
Baby, you guys watch a little bit too more than I do. So.
Bro, she's just a beast. Like, you look at, like, Cyborg,
But
you're like, okay, like,
yeah,
that's kind of questionable.
yeah.
But then you look at Wei Li, like, she's just a savage. Like,
I don't know.
bred, like, savage. Most well-rounded. I mean, Amanda Nunes was really, really fucking, really well-rounded. She was just really strong. But I think, like, actual, like, full picture, Wei Li is the most well-rounded female fighter of all time.
I agree with that. Definitely agree with that.
So what was that parlay, buddy?
What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear the odds and then who you picked.
Okay, so like
It was a 5-way, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll. Oh, so like the whole 5-leg parlay.
Like I
was
don't know enough to bet like y'all. Like
Yeah,
I would. I mean, I'll start betting on single fights, but I can't do that.
parlays are tough. Well, I got really lucky with this one because of the Bautista fight, but like overall it was plus 921.
I just had Blackshear, so if I would have picked Bautista, I would have won every fight too.
Yeah, except you didn't get Cheeto in, did you?
No,
No.
I was
But
gonna bet on Cheeto.
I think we still have the same odds because you even with your 4-leg because it was Blackshear who was like
Pretty underdog.
way underdog.
Yeah, I think he
it's
was
still
what
evened
he was like 11 and Gary was 8 or something.
No, that's a different fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know what I'm talking about.
But it was every single one was the favorite. So like Vera, Bautista, all minus 200s. Guy and Gary was minus 520. Zhang Wei Li minus 325. And then Sean O'Malley was plus 205. He was the underdog for the fight.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think he should have been the underdog. There's no way he's gonna be the favorite. I knew Sean was gonna win, but like you just look, Aljamain 9-fight win streak.
Yeah.
Even the energy there too, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like watching it was pretty nuts because even when he was walking out, like no one gave a fuck. And then when Sean
they booed
came
him
out,
the whole time.
Yeah,
Even his post press conference when he was giving
trying
praise.
to apologize for being a bitch.
Yeah.
He was just so cringy. Like
It
he just
was.
did stuff that was cringy. Like in the press conference, if you guys watched it, like Sean was just literally sitting there like, what is this guy talking about? Like he was yelling and screaming and standing up and trying to be like weird Conor McGregor type vibes, but like he's not that good to do that. I think Aljamain might be bantamweight GOAT behind Dominic Cruz. That's a really good debate, but like I don't think he has all that to like fucking be standing up and flexing and doing the shit with his chest. You saw that, and you kept pumping his chest, like, bro.
I didn't see none of that. The only thing I saw was Sean. He was trolling on him, and he was like, he did the ESPN top 10 intro. Number one play.
Sean O'Malley knocks out Poop Stain, Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious.
I can't wait to see that fully edited and pumped out.
Sean too got way better in his press conferences. Like you go back and look at like his one in Abu Dhabi was really kind of weird. Like he had on
But you're
like
also in Abu Dhabi though. That's like another world.
yeah, like he was sitting up there with the headdress, or I don't want to say headdress. I don't even know what it's called, but it's not a hijab, but it's like the thing the guys wear. It's like this huge thing, and then he had his like cloud goggles on. He was just being. It was kind of awkward to be honest. And then this one, I thought he crushed it. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I felt like he was in more of his element, and now he's able to gauge everything a lot better.
His
being through that last fight, because that last fight was a dog fight.
You guys need to go and watch his training camp video he just posted. He literally, the whole time, what's his partner, the ginger guy, his coach's name? Tim.
Yeah.
So yeah, him and Tim are training, and Tim's obviously way bigger than Sean, and Tim, while they're training, he's holding the mitts like down here. And so Sean is punching down. And you go and you back and watch the clip of him knocking out Aljo. He literally punches down right onto his chin. Like they train this right hand like perfectly.
Yeah. Well, I think because was it the last fight that he had to do that too?
No, he fought Peter Yan and it was a fucking war. Like
that was a dog fight.
It was all over the place.
Okay, so maybe it was the last. I don't know.
Just Sean's always bigger than everybody, so I just think it's interesting how Tim holds the mitts down because Sean's always punching down.
Yeah, that's true.
Not level.
Right.
That's where a lot of fighters get like fucked up, is because you're training this way, so then you have that muscle memory from the past 3 months, when in reality you should be going downwards. What's the plan for this week and the weekend, I guess? For you, what do you got going on?
I don't know. I might go to Wooly with you guys.
We're all gonna go to Wooly.
Are you gonna go to Vortex on Friday? Vortex, for those who don't know, is Grizz's festival. It's his last one, right?
Well, it's his last one in Denver. He has some kind of shows after
be?
that at the Junkyard.
It's like I-25 and 8th.
Oh, it's at the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that venue looks sick. It looks weird, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
It depends on how my week goes. Because if I get stacked up early in the week, then I might be fucked. But if I have an easy week, then yeah. So it's like 50-50 for Friday.
Who's playing that day? Claude Von Stroke?
Claude Von Stroke, a.k.a. Barclay
dude.
Crenshaw.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's fired. I've seen him a couple times, but his house is different. He's part of Dirty Bird, which is like...
Yeah, those are the
deep house.
Those are all the gangsters.
They're known for like deep, dirty, sexy house music. Like it's him, Shibasan,
Royce and Walker. Walker and Royce.
Ooh. Walker and Royce.
Sorry.
Is it Vinsa or Vensa?
Something like that.
That artist. But yeah, he goes wild. So I think, yeah, Wooly. I really want to do 3 days. I want to do Vortex Friday, then Wooly Saturday, Sunday. But I don't know. I feel like we should get a camping spot for Wooly because
for night 1 to 2.
Yeah, because if we can stay up there,
he has to be back for work on Monday, so he can't do 2.
Yeah, so I think Saturday night we get a camping spot, and then Sunday, if you want to be Mr. DD, get us back home.
On Sunday?
I was gonna think of just
on Sunday, yeah, because you have
no. I have the game on Saturday. So I was saying I could be
You can come back, and then we could all drive up. I don't think we should get a camping spot, because if I go on Sunday, then either him or I are going to be fine to drive.
Have either of y'all been to Echo Mountain or no?
To what?
Echo Mountain. That's the venue this weekend that Wooly's. It's way up in Evergreen.
Never.
No. Well,
It looks like an old... I think it's a ski resort. I don't know if it's old.
Echo is a ski resort.
I don't know if it still is.
I have no idea.
But, yeah, it's like up by some lodge and kind of middle of nowhere, like super wooded. Up by 70 probably.
Oh, it is a ski resort.
Yeah, 45 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it's just closed.
It's
yeah. It's 5,000 degrees.
It's in Idaho Springs.
Oh, okay.
Who else is on?
Oh, that's not too bad.
Is it Tate B? Is that what his name is?
For Woolly Mountain?
Yeah.
Woolly
Mountain?
That's what it's called.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty sick. I can't wait to see his graphics are like woolly mammoths.
Yeah.
And they come on the screen and they're like,
and they start running through the forest and
this chair like fucking.
Oh, it's called Mammoth Mountain.
Mammoth Mountain.
Oh.
No, it's the second one. Yeah, so it's what is it? Stumpy or Stumped? Naudex, Vastiv, Tape B, and then Woolly. The first night.
I'm excited for Tape B.
Who's on second?
Stumpy, Shank Aaron,
Drink Aaron.
dude, Deanna Moe.
All right, so I should go to the
Is that a
second
helicopter?
day.
I don't know what the fuck that was. That shit was loud.
We're already getting
You're getting swatted.
We're getting swatted.
No,
And
yeah.
then Lazy.
Lazy.
I don't know who Lazy is. Deanna Moe's so fun.
I'll
I
go.
only know them because
If
it
you guys
says
want, I'll drive up on Sunday.
them. I can just rip with you if you want.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to drive my car all day. That's a long drive.
I don't want to drive.
We can drive my truck.
I'll drive your truck.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll drive your truck back if you want to drive there.
Yeah, I'll drive us there.
Okay.
I just don't know what parking looks like because none of us have ever been there.
That's true. That's the other reason why I don't drive my car. Because if we have to go off road, we're done.
Yeah.
Your
No.
car is done for sure.
Yeah,
No,
I'm toast.
we can take my truck. So we got possible Vortex Friday, then Woolly Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
This will be the first.
Possible?
Impossible.
What do you even mean possible?
I have to get a ticket, dude. It's not Access. It's Ticketmaster.
Yeah, so what?
Which we can't expose our secrets to.
No, we're not saying
To
saying shit
Access.
to you.
We
Hey,
can't expose
no.
our secrets to Access because that's kind of like a friend
We
thing.
just pay for it all.
Because we're savages like that. But
Yeah, we just pay for shit.
let's Ticketmaster. I need to see what Friday is. I need to ask some people too if you can sneak into the junkyard.
There's probably a way. If you could sneak into Global, you can probably sneak into Junkyard.
Okay.
Yeah, I think people even snuck into like Supernatural and shit last year too.
Where was that?
Where is Supernatural?
It's in the Coliseum.
Oh, it is?
The
Yeah,
Coliseum?
but there's like
Denver
a back,
Coliseum.
Yeah, but there's like a back area where I think you can get in.
No, I don't think it's at the Coliseum. I think they do it at the one across the street.
No,
across the
yeah.
highway,
What's across the street? Convention
the
Center.
rodeo.
Convention Center.
Oh, I hate that place. That's where they do Foam Wonderland.
Yeah, it's Foam Wonderland spot. But there is like a back entrance. Because I literally walked out and then like walked back in.
I've been to Foam. Foam's
It's fucking
tough.
horrible.
It's tough.
I've never been, but it looks
It's
horrible.
fucking hot as shit.
And then cold.
It's gross.
Mm.
And there's
That's
water
what you were
everywhere on the
saying.
ground. It's so funny. I have a funny story.
Oh
like
my
my
God.
buddy Morty, who used to live with us. He was
Morty?
Yeah, Matthew Morton. He was wearing these Chucks, and they're all white. So
Oh,
and they were pretty
Jesus.
dirty up until that point. And he was like, at the show, we were all fucked up, and he was really fucked up. He's like, dude, this foam's gonna clean my shoes. I'm so fucking excited. Like my shoes are gonna be white when we get out.
You
And
think it's like
as soon as we got
What do you
out, it was
think
the color of your hat. Like that's what the color of your shoes were. They were white Chucks that turned to the color of your
great.
hat.
You think it's OxyClean? Like you think
That's
you
what he
spray this
fucking
shit
thought. I guess
on
that's what
and
he
then,
thought,
like,
dude.
fucking-
Yeah,
It's
they're
not
spraying
OxyClean,
soap
bro.
into the fucking
Yeah.
crowd, dude. What?
No, it's not soap. It's
No,
fucking-
I know. That's what I was
But they also tell you to wear goggles because if that shit gets in your eye, it's
Oh,
an
yeah,
irritant.
bro.
It sucks. But then the goggles fog up and you're like
all
losing
little
it.
white bitches in front, like this. Yay! This fucking.
Yeah, the lineup when I went was crazy. It was like Calcium, and then who's the guy the young kid that always back to back with Excision? Dion Timmer.
Yeah,
Dion Timmer.
Calcium,
Dion
Dion Timmer. There was a bunch of
Whoa.
names on there.
Was
It
a
was
good lineup.
it was sick. And then I remember just standing there and I was freezing cold,
Mm-hmm.
shaking, wet as fuck, and I was like, yeah, I'm never coming in this shit ever again. Do we want to do our Snapchat AI idea?
Yeah.
Where we ask our Snapchat AI a random topic.
Yeah, so
We
basically
expand on it.
Logan came up with the idea of asking an AI, which is through Snapchat,
What's your name?
what a topic is.
Jarvis.
Jarvis. We're asking
From
Jarvis.
Iron Man. From Iron
Jarvis the AI.
Jarvis the AI.
Give me a random topic.
And we're just pretty much going to expand that topic, whatever it throws
How
out.
about we talk about your favorite movies? What's a movie you absolutely love? I have a lot, but
I don't
Yeah,
watch
a
movies
lot.
though.
I know, you're not the movie guy.
I
You're
don't
the
watch
YouTube guy.
movies. Yeah, I watch podcasts and fucking stupid videos.
do you have a single like favorite podcast you've ever watched?
Like an episode? No.
Really?
Like a single episode that I would just like watch? No.
I really like the Mike Tyson Nelk Boys podcast.
That was a good one.
You don't have a single one. You've watched the most podcasts out of any
Yeah,
of
I know,
us.
but I don't rewatch them. I just like them. It's like when you have a favorite movie, you rewatch it a couple times.
Oh, I watched Blade Runner like 30 times.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my favorite movie.
I mean, I've seen Interstellar probably a fuck ton.
Oh,
I know,
there you
but-
go.
But even when I don't know, I'd rather watch like a TV show at that point. That would go more in depth than just like a 2-hour segment into that topic.
It's really hard for me to pinpoint my favorite movie. There's a lot of crazy movies that. I mean, I just
you guys
think
watch all the Star Wars and like all that stuff. I don't.
Well, the new age Star Wars are trash.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying you guys. I
Old
seen all
schools.
those, bro. The only time was when Noah would go on his movie binges and just watch like every one of certain.
it's different. Like
Collection.
I love like Star Wars and Harry Potter, but a series like that to me is different than like a single movie. Like
Fair. Yeah.
you look at like Wolf of Wall Street,
Inception.
Dude, that's a good
Interstellar, Inception, Miracle. Like I could name so
Yeah,
many.
that's
I think
true.
Miracle might probably be my favorite movie.
It was probably my most watched movie because I used to watch like every year.
Yeah.
Like I remember every year I'd watch that and like a DU tribute video when Denver won like in early 2000s.
Oh, with Paulie Walnuts, Paul Stastny.
Yeah, Polystat, but yeah, and then there were so many fucking just NHLers on that team, and I'd watch that and Miracle every year.
Well, I grew up in Aspen, and Bob Johnson was on the Miracle team, and every summer he would come. I think it impacts me more because Bob Johnson would come and do a hockey camp in Aspen every single summer.
Well,
Bob Johnson hockey camp.
don't they have the banner in the Aspen rink of him saying something?
Probably. There's Arc, and then there's
I think I've heard of
is
it.
it Lewiston or something, the one that's like by downtown.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
two different rinks there.
Oh,
But I think the Bob Johnson camp was held at the one by downtown, which
that's the one where the rink is like this, right?
No.
Like indoors.
It's indoor, but best ice probably in Colorado at that rink because no one skates on it. Everyone skates up at the Arc. Like not a lot of people
Yeah,
are
I was
down.
gonna say I've only ever heard of the Arc. I thought
Yeah.
that one's more of just like a public skate kind of.
Yeah, the Arc is like figure skating, public skate. Like the high
And
school
then-
team plays there.
yeah.
Aspen Junior Hockey's out of there.
And then the one in downtown is more like the chill, like, hey, we're open like, sometimes. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean I played a lot of
I'm not
hockey
from
there,
Aspen,
but
so.
I don't think I ever played like a league game there. But yeah, Bob Johnson would come every summer and do the Bob Johnson hockey camp, and then I'd go and watch Miracle, and there'd be like Bob Johnson, O'Callahan, like Herb Brooks. It was just like a bunch of fucking legends in one movie. That's the part where, yo, I take your test. I'll take your fucking test. I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I love that shit.
That's a throwback.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a long
what's
time.
What's your movie?
Blade Runner,
Blade Runner? 2049.
It's the Ryan Gosling one.
Is the new one?
Yeah.
Or the OG Blade Runner?
No, the new one. The OG one's really good too.
I haven't seen the
seen
new
it.
one. Isn't that like he kills like vampires, right?
No, they're basically they're in like the year 2049, and they basically created these like AI humans. They're not legitimate humans, but ones that go rogue, are being like killed off, like cut off from society if they don't follow orders like they were supposed to be.
It's
Altered
like
Carbon.
Altered Carbon, dude. I was
Kinda,
going to say
yeah, yeah.
Carbon AI.
Yeah,
Dude, Altered Carbon is a fucking amazing show.
yeah.
I
Basically,
think
they do
that's
that.
legitimately where we're going in the future.
Mhm.
I think that's the most accurate script to follow.
Like the
Yeah.
Elon Musk brain chip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's gonna evolve into something else, and we're all gonna get downloaded into a little fucking computer, and we're just gonna be able to pop around and stay alive forever, and no one's gonna have kids, and
That'd be sick.
like you just
That'd be
live
so
for,
sick.
You live for 100 years, and as long as you don't get fucking shot in the back of the neck, like you're fine.
Yeah, true. If you get shot in the back,
Yeah,
of the neck,
you
you're
get-
done.
You're done. You can live for 20 years or 140 years.
As
but-
long as you don't get, what was that game we used to play in middle school and high school? The people would come up and slap your necks. As long as that doesn't happen to you.
I don't know.
You don't remember that?
Fucking no.
Never did that. Everyone did the
You
sack.
never did
Everyone
that,
did
never
the
did
sack
that.
taps.
Huh?
Everyone did sack
Yeah,
taps.
sack taps.
Sack tapping. That one fucking sucked. I hated it. Or like corn dogging.
Yeah.
Who were you about to corn dog the other day? Yesterday or was it you?
Someone was bent
Probably.
over and I ran up and I was like doing like a fake like George Masvidal flying knee. And I didn't do it, but it would have been fucking hilarious.
I'm surprised nobody's done it off the boat. Like somebody on the back of the boat. It's just like
We're doing that
standing.
next time. I hope someone's watching this. They're gonna get corn dogged off the back of the boat.
Take us out, Dante.
All right. Well, this has been the Rare Breeds first podcast. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the boys for being here. And thanks for hosting. This is going to be a weekly thing. So Tune in every Tuesday, Wednesday,
Well, yeah, whenever
whenever we roll it out.
Tuesday,
And
Wednesday.
I mean, we're really excited to get this going. So podcasting, videos, vlogging, everything's gonna be coming. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Peace.